Hello, my name is Laurel Papworth, and today I want to show Australian small businesses how to connect ChatGPT from OpenAI to Google Docs and Sheets, but we're only going to do Docs today. So let's get started. The first thing to recognize is that if you don't already have a ChatGPT or an OpenAI account, you should probably go to chat.openai.com and sign up. This will give you access to DALL-E, which makes the pictures, ChatGPT, which makes the words, and it will give you access to the API key, which is just a quick copy and paste of a key. And I'm going to show you how to do that now. If you haven't used Google Docs before, you'll need to go to docs.google.com and sign up. I use a Gmail or my Google apps for domains. I think it's called Workspace now. You can use that because you need to, what we're going to do is go into Docs and ask ChatGPT questions and it will respond inside Docs. Now, I will say that Bard belongs to Google and I expect this to be fully integrated into Google Docs soon and Drive, into Slides and Sheets and all the rest of it. But at the moment, we don't have Bard in Australia. So when you are signed up to OpenAI, you go to platform.openai.com and then it's /account/billing/overview, or you can just go to the menu over here. And in the overview, it's a pay-as-you-go. So this isn't ChatGPT. To use this version of ChatGPT as a premium user, or plus, I think they call it. That's $20 a month. We're not doing that. We want access to the API, Application Programming Interface. And if you check the pricing, you'll see that it's a couple of cents for thousands of words. So I'll show you in a moment the pricing. So go in here and put your credit card in. You will not be charged if you don't use it. And I put a limit in of mine is under usage limits. I put in $20 a month and to email me when it gets to 15. So if you discover that the kids are doing all their homework on your laptop using your account, you may want to limit it or you may want to increase it, up to you. And then under here is API keys. I'm not going to click on there directly. I'll show you a screenshot, and that's because I've hidden the secret keys. So there's a secret key in here that I'm going to copy and paste and put into Google Docs. I'll show you how to do that in a sec. You can delete the ones you don't use. You can create a new key. Once you've created the key, you'll never see it again. You only see the last few digits, like a credit card, the last few digits. So you'll have to continually create new keys if you keep forgetting your key. But I just use one key once for each service, and I create a new key if I need to change it. So I'm fine with that. I suppose you could keep a spreadsheet, but then what's the point of all the secret keys if they're in a spreadsheet people can read? Pricing. ChatGPT Plus is $20 a month. For the API, you have to do a pay-as-you-go. So let's have a look and see what that pricing is. You've got all the different API and LLM models here. So the prices are per 1,000 tokens. And 1,000 tokens is about 750 words. This paragraph is 35 tokens. So 1,000 tokens is 3 cents. You know, that didn't make any sense to me until I actually got GPT working and had it create a business plan. And then I did a word count just to see what it would be. I think it came to about 4 or 5 cents. So 4 or 5 cents for a business plan is pretty good. So now we know the pricing. Let's actually go in and add ChatGPT to our Google Docs. You'll want to go to docs.google.com and create, I suppose, a blank document. You need to be in a document, not at that main high level we were just at. Then go to extensions, and the add-on that you want is called GPT for Sheets and Docs. So get add-ons and then search GPT for Sheets and Docs. And there's another one there for Slides if you want PowerPoint AI. And this is the one that I use, is by Talarian, because I don't want to connect just any old company to my Sheets. And they had good reviews and 2 million downloads. So I figured they would have been booted out of the store by now if they were bad. And then click install. Now, obviously mine's already installed, but if you haven't added an extension, and I think this is available on Safari and Microsoft Edge and Chrome and all of them, I'm using Chrome, it will ask you which account. So if you've got a few Gmails and that sort of thing, it'll say which account do you want to connect it to. It will also tell you what permissions, and you have to tick yes, I agree to those permissions. So once that is done and you've clicked install, I can't remember if you have to refresh the page. You might have to refresh the page. I'm going to go to extensions, and then you can see here GPT for Sheets and Docs. And what I do is I set the API key. That means go back to this document, copy that key, come in here, go to extensions, GPT for document, set API key. And when you click on it, you'll need to paste the key in there and click check, and you'll get a green tick if it's correct. If it's not correct, it'll be red, and it will say something like, you haven't entered a credit card into the billing system. Remember, you give them the credit card, but it's pay as you go. If you don't use it, your credit card's not used. If you're uncomfortable with that, there's probably not going to be a way that you can use Docs easily for free without a credit card of any kind. So it's already been set, so I'm going to click cancel. And now this is the cool part. Again, you may have to refresh the page. I can't remember. But I launch my sidebar, and my sidebar here is effectively ChatGPT, but within the document. So there are a few things I can do with the sidebar. I can write a custom prompt. And then it's given me a couple. Do you want me to summarize it? Do you want me to translate it into I think there's only 5 languages. I can't remember, but they're adding them all every day, so I'm probably wrong. I can change the tone. So if it's dot points, I can say write in a sassy tone. So I'm going to write a custom prompt. The insert settings is where do you want it in the document. So if you're separating it out by paragraphs, you can put the mouse where you want it to be. You'll get this. You'll understand this. It's pretty basic. OpenAI settings, different prices for different GPTs. So the first prompt, and then we're going to measure the words and see how much it costs me, is we'll just start with that because we need context. And then we do correction, and then we do core audience, and then we do check for steps. I'm an Australian small business. What do I need to put in a business plan? And then click submit. Always check how you speak to ChatGPT. If I tell ChatGPT, you are the owner of an Australian small business, it won't give me this excuses about I don't have personal experience. But it's telling me I need an executive summary, a company description, market analysis, products and benefits, marketing and sales strategy, which is awesome. However, I'm lazy. I need it to do a little bit more than that. So let's put the cursor at the top. Let's open up that sidebar again. I have a small amount of real estate because I have to make the screen bigger for you guys to see. And I'm going to say this time, you are a small business. You have to write a business plan. Your business provides... I wish I could type. Provides marketing help to other small businesses in the Penrith area. Penrith is in New South Wales if you're not from New South Wales. So I'm telling GPT, it's a small business. It has to write a business plan. Your business provides marketing help to other small businesses in Penrith area. Seriously, I know I don't have to correct it, but I can hear ChatGPT tut-tutting when I give it spelling errors. I don't like to be tut-tutted, so we're not doing that. Please include products and services that would be helpful for a small business. In Penrith, ChatGPT does psychographics. The AI, social media platform AIs like Instagram's AI, calls them core audiences, but target audiences or psychographics will work. Please give a pricing range for this area. So that's a much more specific. So when you set up context, you're setting up ChatGPT to win. Just think of it like the intern. You have to explain the parameters and then it's going to go off and do its thing. Hopefully, let's hit the submit button. Let's see what we get. And we're waiting. At the end of this, I'll do a word count. And we'll see what we got for the word count. I'm going to have to edit this weight out. Do you think ChatGPT's gone off for a cigarette? Or some sweets? I'd like some chocolate bullets. Oh, here we go. Oh, I didn't give it a business name. I can ask ChatGPT to come up with a business name. And then I can say make them funny or make them rhyme or whatever I want. Our business is a small business providing da-da-da. So it's repeating back to me the products and services. It has not done a business plan. And yet I asked for it to do a business plan. However, it's given me a list of products, marketing strategy, social media management, search engine optimization, email marketing, website design and development. And the pricing for Penrith it's recommending is between $500 and $2,500 per month. Now I can go in and start to narrow down with ChatGPT who my target audience is, the exact range of products and services I'm going to provide. And another thing you can do is actually upload or copy and paste your business plan in and ask ChatGPT to come up with some other add-ons. And it won't just give you a list of 3 additional products like randomly. It will actually look at what you're providing, look at what other people were providing in the area, make a suggestion. And sometimes I ask for more unique solutions. What is it that people are not offering that people might need? And then there's a summary document. So how much did this cost me? Scared to look now. I'm going to go up to tools. I go to word count and it's 551 words. So if I go back here and the paragraph is 35 tokens, 750 is 1,000 tokens. So what was it, 500 and something? Let's say 2 cents to write this out for me. And I can keep building on it and asking for more and more. I might end up spending 10 cents on it. I think it's useful. Let me just click in there. So it adds the title in when I click in the title. I think this is useful. I think once Bard is fully integrated into Gmail and Drive and everything else, we may not use ChatGPT. If you're a Google shop, just a reminder, you need to provide context. What is your company? Upload the about page, upload your mission statement, upload your staffing numbers, upload your products and services. Just copy and paste everything in and save that prompt because you'll need it again and again and again. Context, correct. Go in and correct it all the time. No, not these products. What about products for hairdressing if it says it's for accountants or something? Correct it, correct it, correct it. Thirdly, core audiences, which is part of the correction. Tell it who the audiences are. Who are you going to give this document to? Is the business plan for the bank manager? Is it for your accountant in-house? Is it for business partners? Do you want to extract out some additional information for other stakeholders? Up to you. But remember, it's a dialogue system, so it needs to know who ChatGPT is and who it's talking to. Anyway, taking way too long on this. I will see you in the next video. My name's Laurel Papworth. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.